undercover operative. I'm going in. Somebody's gonna friggin' pay for screwing up my vacation.
And let's try to avoid all of the turrets this time around. Yeah, they kind of do a lot more damage than you expect them to do, especially when there's a number of them shooting at you at once. Because at the front here, there's 2 of them, so we'll get rid of these idiots. I love how I'm dodging this shit. Wow, still haven't been hit. Still have not been hit. And if we go up here, there's another one, which I will have a bit of a gander at because I get some pipe bombs here. Now I'm going to try to use these pipe bombs a bit more effectively because, as you might have guessed, this is not actually my first time doing this segment. Just because my commentary has been a bit shit. My vibe's not been that great, if I'm going to be perfectly honest. Just the last segment to go, though, before the end of the week. And my timing couldn't have been worse because I just want to get this out of the way. But for some reason, I can't. It's quite unfortunate. So, this level is basically just one massive Mission Impossible reference, but it doesn't completely reference Mission Impossible. I mean, obviously, the IMF is there. That's a Mission Impossible reference. This tape recorder here is a Mission Impossible reference.
This tape will self-destruct in 1 second.
Back the fuck up. We don't want to be blown to bits by that. I always thought this thing would explode into a bunch of cash, but apparently it's just a whole bunch of paper with writing on it, I guess. It's a bit weird like that, but that's another reference. There's a couple of others as well, which you'll recognize without a shadow of a doubt if you've at least seen the Tom Cruise film, the first one at least. But there's a few other spy film sort of references in here as well, so I will try to point those out as and when they become relevant, but for the time being, the only thing that's relevant to me right now is avoiding death. And also hopefully getting my hands on a shotgun. In my previous attempt at this, I managed to get a shotgun from one of the pigs, and that helped me out quite a lot, especially dealing with a few octobrains later on in the level. Unfortunately, my luck is not quite as grand this time around, and I have not gotten my hands on a shotgun. I've got some shells ready for when I do get a shotgun, I just have to luck out and get one. So, if I jump in here, there's just this random little spot, which is entirely pointless. And I didn't know about this atomic health. And what I'm actually going to do here, I've not actually shown this off before, but I'm going to go ahead and throw a save here. And I'm going to switch clipping off here, because if you go down in here, and you go around here, there's just this random little message. It goes, are you small, or are you cheating? Are you using an RPG, or is it a Devastator? Because I'm on my knees looking for the answer. Are you small, or are you cheating? I don't know where the hell that came from. I know I was referencing some kind of song, but I didn't think it would have came out that grand, because that was kind of excellent. Okay, so I want to try to get in here, and I want to get my hands on the freeze ray that's in here, so that I can sort of do this. Oh, okay, cool. The noises though are a bit annoying. I didn't think that they'd be screaming that much with the freeze ray. No explosives left, which is unfortunate because I kind of did want to... God, really? I guess I don't have much choice, so I'll just shut up until I kill these things. I hate having to use these rapid-fire weapons to deal with these idiots. I really do. If I go in here, I got that to fucking deal with. There appears to be a bit of health, so I should be about right to navigate it. Ugh. Okay, well there's a shotgun. I think one of the other things I really want to do is actually go in here, because if I go here, it takes me back here. And set that off, I get the shrinker. That's going to get some good use, because there's a whole bunch more pig cops in that room. I'll go in through the proper way, actually. I won't go in through the vent, I'll just go in through this way. Flatten, back the fuck up. Crush you first. Okay, good. So we'll grab our shotgun. We've got a nice amount of ammo for it. And here we have a secret, which I actually only discovered in the previous attempt at this segment. I didn't know that was a thing until the last time I tried this, so that's kind of cool. I guess it's not too bad. I get some Devastator rounds, and there is a Devastator in this level. It doesn't come until a bit later, but it is still pretty damn useful when you actually get your hands on it because of the new enemy that we have to deal with. So let me have a look around here. Is there anything in here? No, there is not. Is there a... Oh, hello. You decided to come in and have a gander at the vent. Okay. Well, that just sort of got you punished. Now, I actually got killed on my last attempt here. And it was a good thing I had the rewind feature, but I kind of got my shit wrecked. Because there was that idiot. That guy went in dry, came in from behind, and ripped me a new asshole. That's how bad it was. So, now am I supposed to have a RPG here at some point? No, it's actually in there. Okay, so I'll set this off, because I've got to deal with this idiot. Oh, hello. No, we don't want that. We want to shrink you first. Crush you flat. Do that. Grab that. Deal with the enforcer that's out here. And... okay, so here, it's a... I always thought this was like a meteor traveling through space. Turns out it's actually the fuse from the opening sequence of Mission Impossible. So there's another reference for you right there. It's meant to be on this monitor as well, but it's obviously not working because it got blown to bits. So if you go in here, here's our RPG for the level. And if you open this up, we're going to deal with that. Go down there, wait until I take care of these idiots before I go down there. And you can skip this room, but I'm not going to, because this room is probably the center point of the most interesting topic that I will be discussing in this game. Once I've taken care of this enforcer. Okay, good. Got that. I don't think I need the armor right now, so I'll leave that for a little bit later. The shotgun here. So what we're going to do is going to throw another save here. And what we're going to do is we're going to take you back to the Fahrenheit level and the dumpster near the start. And all the shenanigans that I was able to get up to doing this. We're going to do the same thing, but by pushing this door in a direction that it's not supposed to go. Is this not the most beautiful sight you have ever seen in this game? It is for me. The room has quite literally collapsed in on itself. And it can collapse in on itself in so many ways that on some occasions it can actually block your way towards this door. You even have a look in this auto map right here. Look at it. It is excellent. The room just completely fucks itself over. And if you go in that direction somewhere, I actually got myself killed. So you can get yourself crushed. Just a whole bunch of random shit that happens in this room. It is kind of glorious. So it's a good thing I threw a save here because I have to reload it now. But yeah, that's where your government dollars go to, ladies and gentlemen. Rooms that are able to transcend the boundaries of space and time and close in on themselves. Are you happy that you voted for Trump now? God. I can't even begin to tell you how amazing that glitch is. It's probably my favorite glitch in the whole game. It just fucks with the... You don't see any other game that fucks with the level geometry to that level. If you tried doing something like that in like Call of Duty, it would probably cause the game to crash. That's how much of a mindfuck it is. But it's an amazing mindfuck. Anybody who's not played this game, you've got to show that off to them because it is nothing short of amazing. So, go down here and you set off the alarm. Oh no. The biggest threats here at the moment are the pig cops, so I want to try to focus all my fire towards them. Come on. Oh, that sucks. Come on, come on, come on, don't throw acid at me, don't you dare. Okay, that's bad. I will take stepping in a pile of shit over getting killed any day of the damn week. Thank Christ. Now, I believe the switches we want to hit are these ones. No, it's the other two. No, apparently it's not. No, it's these ones. Yeah, it's like inverted like that. Okay, so he's hit that. And then we're going to go ahead and bust out a new weapon here, because we actually picked up some ammo for it. This is the polar opposite to the shrink rate. This is called the expander. It basically hits your target with microwaves, and with enough damage taken, it will actually cause them to inflate and then explode. That explosion will cause splash damage to anything that's near it, so you want to back right the fuck away from an enemy before they explode. So here we have another spy reference. This is obviously reminiscent to the intro to Get Smart, where he gets to the phone and then he goes down this elevator. But you can actually see on the phone that it says Uncle. So there's another reference. So we have the Get Smart reference, but here we have the man from Uncle as well, which I think like was adapted into a movie recently or something like that. So I guess it must have been pretty good back in its day. Before we go down that makeshift elevator, we want to go down here, because we want to deal with all of this shit that's in here, because this is where we're going to get our Devastator. So I want to set that open, blow that up, get the atomic health. I've noticed there's not been a med kit, a portable med kit anywhere. Although I am missing one secret, so it's probably just there. So, saving. Oh, hello. I could barely see it. That was my problem there. Okay, cool. Dealt with those idiots. Deal with that. There's our Devastator weapon, which we will hang on to for the time being, because we are going to be met with an interesting little predicament when we get down here. Door with a crack in it, so we want to blow this thing up. So let that sort of take its course. And then we want to go back down here, and we'll probably be met with a whole bunch of stuff like a pig cop, as well as a protector drone. It's this thing. It can slash you up like that, but I think it was just about ready to fire off its other attack. Its other attack is it can actually fire a shrink ray at you. It can like shrink you and just crush you flat. So you don't want to be dealing with that shit. Now, is there any more health that I can pick up somewhere? I don't think I can get up out there. Actually, I can. I've got a jetpack from that secret from earlier. So I will backtrack and try to find some more health, I guess. I think there is a whole bunch of it in here. Yeah. I'll just pick that up. That's a nice little depository of health right there. I wonder if that... I don't think that counted as a secret. Probably because I didn't step on the appropriate area. I'm not entirely sure if it's a line def or not, but whatever. So there's that idiot. There is that, which is easily taken care of with a few RPG rounds. And then there is one more protector drone. You'll recognize these enemies either from the opening cutscene from a bit earlier, or if you've not played the Atomic Edition, like this episode of this game, but you have played the Duke 64 port, you'll find the protector drones in that port as well. They'll show up around about halfway in the second episode. I believe they're under a different name as well. I think they're called like Alien Beasts or something like that. But in this game, where they originated, they are actually called protector drones. So we'll have to be dealing with those idiots quite a lot in this episode. They do kind of hang around the place and can be very, very annoying to deal with. So that, I believe, is your taste of the 4th episode before we get to rip our way into it going into the next week. So with the one missed secret, not going to give a shit about it. Our next port of call is a restaurant that hasn't opened yet, because apparently there's a grand opening, but kind of can't open if there's aliens all over the place. You know, it's a thing. So that is it for this segment. Next week we'll be proceeding on to Duke Burger and beyond, so I shall see you for that.